Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to dive into it right away and we're going to check to see what's coming your way. I'm going to start with your coffee cup and saucer. We're going to be moving on to your tarot and oracle cards. And if you're enjoying these readings, would like to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe. Let's dive in and see what's coming your way. I see like it kind of looks like a person to me from this direction, but like a bean, a little bean, like a white bean or a bean seed, we can say. Jack and the Beanstalk story came to my mind right away. What happens is this can be seeming like arriving towards the end of the third week, in the beginning of the fourth week of the month, maybe a bean seed, which like a magic bean seed, that's what I'm trying to say, which will have the opportunity to grow massively, have a massive effect in your life. But the thing is, there are some risks about this thing as well. What can be the risks? The risks can be maybe you have to be very careful while you are planting the seed, while you're collecting the crops. What happens with the Jack is he actually climbs up to the top of the bean stalk, and there's the giant person's castle is there. He finds that golden goose in there, and however the giant is dangerous. So I feel like here there's a challenge coming to you which has a very good opportunity to grow and multiply your wealth, but you have to be very careful while you are committing, because I see a ring right there. You're committing to this adventure. You might have to be educated about the situation. Educated doesn't mean just going out there and getting a degree about the beanstalk. It doesn't have to be that. It can be doing your research very well, okay? I feel like this is not going to be the main theme of the January month. It is going to be main theme of the, like, after the January. After passing the mid-January, you're going to actually need to focus on that subject. There's a ring on side of your heart. Ring is a very good omen that actually symbolizes commitment to a cause, a relationship, can be a friendship, or maybe you're signing a contract. I see a contract showing up here. There are 2 contracts actually showing up within the first 2 weeks. By the way, contract doesn't have to be something massive. Even though the little things that we purchase, a plane ticket, a train ticket, we all have contracts behind those things, okay? So it can be something small, but it is going to have like a massive effect. I even see there's a whale laying down there. The whale can be symbolizing someone wealthy, accomplished, already actually set up like the rules for themselves. You might be getting engaged with this person along the way, maybe even getting some advice from them. Or if that's the purpose, maybe you are this person, you are actually like solidifying your place in a structure. The legal paper looking so small, but it has some like wordings on there. If you take it like this big, also it has kind of like some people objecting to things. I don't know if this is like an inheritance maybe. Either way though, it is going to be something positive for you. You will benefit from it. And I see some face here, someone smiling, looking at you, looking at the situation from up above. Can be like a spirit soul if you believe in that, or this can be also like angels protecting you. Maybe even this is like a company situation. There's hierarchy in there. There might be someone from up top watching and trying to see how you're going to react, how you're going to resolve, because I see a male character here raising their up hand in the air and their face kind of looking like objecting to something. There's an octopus right there holding up one of the tentacles and maybe objecting. Octopus is a very positive energy, but they are objecting to the same thing. Octopus can be someone actually has multiple functions in that place that you're working at, or the things that you're doing. And they're both objecting to something. That's why I said like it's good to make decisions from an educated standpoint, because maybe they're objecting to something that will be beneficial for you as well. This can be overall a strike happening in your workplace. Maybe there are certain things that you're wanting, so you're coming together with all the people that you're working with and eventually getting this contract approved the way you want them to approve it. And that's going to be like the first week. I see the second week, there's another person here who has like something like this very strange shape in front of them. Kind of looks like a shape of a lightning bolt. Lightning always reminds me of a Sagittarius energy because they have that kind of like surprising attitude. This can be like someone coming up with a big surprise, like doing something different and maybe surprising you. I see a letter S as well. It can mean their first name or the last name. I see a letter L. Kind of looks like an arrow too now. I see Sagittarius energy here. This can be a Sagittarius coming into your life. Doesn't have to be specifically someone that it has a big effect. Doesn't have to be who you're actually talking to though. Like if this is maybe if you're with someone and this person is acting in a foolish way, this can be a person that is actually putting them in the order, telling like this is not how you do it, this is not how you treat people, kind of like an energy. This is an authority figure. I feel the authority energy on this person. And there's a bathtub right there. Somebody's actually standing on the edge of it. Kind of looks like a ship too, but it has some like legs right there. That's why I felt the bathtub energy. Bathtub is a good relaxation tool, and for you, you're a water sign. It is actually a very good omen for you. This means that you're going to find your element. You're going to be relaxing. If you have been dealing with like tense situation, they're going to resolve this second week basically, and you're going to have the chance to relax into your moment. You're going to have a chance to relax and have some fun. And the legal paper shows up from the beginning towards the end of the second week and the third week. Beginning of the third week, and there's a pathway in between. If you have a plan of traveling, going somewhere different than you usually do, that can be also symbolizing that, okay, you enjoying yourself, going to somewhere that will actually help you feel better first. But the relaxation has to I feel like it's going to start in your mind. Okay, maybe you're taking something so seriously, it is actually something that is going to resolve itself, and but you're looking at the situation like it is going to require your full attention. Okay, there are certain things, for example, if you're sick and if they're taking medicine, and like the medicine will help you, like if this is like some light thing, I'm not talking about like this unresolvable sicknesses, I'm talking about something light. And but if you keep repeating, oh, I'm so sick, it is going to keep prolonging the sickness. Even though your body is healing, your mind is going to be there all the time. This can be about a paperwork. Maybe you have filed, you have sent it out, did the payment, everything's in order, but you are actually like keep repeating it to yourself. It didn't show up yet, It is going to show up in the right time and the right place, okay? I see here, I feel that energy here, and it's going to be showing up back to back when you release it. And I see number 3 here within the third week. Again, 3 usually indicates creativity, lightheartedness, exploration, intuition. And I feel that energy here, you are going to set off to that kind of like journey. There is a big stork right there looking at a man with a mustache. The man is wearing a hat, mustache and beard, kind of like a religious persona. I feel religious energy here. It doesn't have to be from a certain religion, but I feel this like I'm just gonna say the beard and mustache type of religion. Okay, I don't want to, because there are many of them out there. I was just thinking couple, but no, there are other ones as well. It doesn't have to be specifically the famous religions. And I feel like here, there's this person's are looking at the stork. Stork indicates a growth, new babies, and blessings coming. And this can be someone maybe looking at the situation and trying to help, or maybe they are in need because he has another person right next to him. Maybe they are in need of this kind of like blessings, help, and good news coming into their life. I see here there's a birthday candle behind this person. What do we have next month? We have the birthdays of Capricorn and Aquarius. So this person can be Capricorn or Aquarius. And it seems like they're going to be surprised with this new gift and also the birthday candle. You might be thinking, how is this going to affect me? This can be someone in your family, someone in your life, maybe a boss that you have. They are actually going to be elevated, and they will be elevating you as well. They're not going to be leaving you. They're actually pulling you back with them. They're going to be helping you out too. Like I said, maybe it doesn't have to be specifically like a boss or something, can be like a family member too. And I see right here behind the three, and maybe you're orchestrating this number three, this birthday party. You're holding a cup, like a margarita glass in your hand. It kind of looks like a torch to me as well, because the fire is burning inside of it. Fire is celebration, fire is achievement. So that will be actually bringing a lot of achievement into your life. And another thing, the birthday party, the cake, even though it has a like a it has like a symbol on it. So it can be like, if you're planning some things, if you're a wedding planner or a party planner, if that's your job, that's your business, you might get like that massive contract as well, okay, which will be very beneficial for you. And after that, I see many pathways opening, like back to back to back, many pathways. This can also be looking like people coming into your life. Maybe it is going to be a symbol of your business increasing, your opportunities are increasing, more people coming into your life, so you can actually like charge them. That's what it is. That's how actually earning money works. When you have a very good service that you're providing, unless you're working for salary, if you have a service that you're providing or product that you're providing, the more people comes in, the more you can actually sell to them. You can increase your income, and I see that kind of energy coming forward as well. This can also be a skill set that you have that you're not using it. Maybe one time you're going to get the chance to use it. Somebody's going to ask you, come decorate my party, come help me out with this thing, and then they will realize you're doing a very good job. And now I'm thinking, like, because sometimes I see in the comments, like, I'm retired, I don't do, you don't have to be working or retired in order to do this thing. Like, going and helping people can actually open up new doors for you, because I see the torch you are holding in your hand. This is something that you're confident about. Maybe this is something that you have been doing. I actually have this girlfriend. She's like from New York, and she was the best party planner that I know. I know she never charged people for it, however, but she knows who to bring together, and where to throw a party, like what kind of snacks, what kind of drinks will go, what kind of music will go along. She would be like an expert, but she never made money off of it. Now I'm thinking that she can be actually making very good money. She actually throw a couple of festivals. Now I'm thinking, yeah, like she has the skill. And if she could have expanded on that, maybe she could have been like have a massive business worldwide. Let's get into, like, if you have a skill like that, go ahead and follow it, okay? Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. You don't really have as light as the other water signs, okay? You have some things happening in your heart space. I see your desire coming right away. It's a fast thing, and there's a pathway opening. There are two people having a conversation. I see here kind of like a Green Reaper giving you its sickle. I don't know what's the name of that tool he's holding. This is a very good omen. You might be thinking, like, what is that, this Green Reaper? It's not, it's Azrael, the angel Azrael, basically. It's the angel to reset things, okay? Because I don't want to go into that. So the thing is, we see him in the death card. Death card is Scorpio. It is actually representing of your skill of resetting things and demolishing the structures that are not really working anymore and rebuilding them. So it's not only like demolishing, there's life after that. It's not only an ending and leaving everything like crumble down. It is rebuilding, rebranding, naming things. Okay, so that's, I feel this energy coming to you. So you might have to end some things, and in the sense of maybe you see the structure, it is not working, and I feel like this might be you actually as a profession doing this, because there are some professions out there. For example, I'm thinking like financials, companies. Maybe you're going in there, analyzing their situation and seeing like, okay, they don't really have a good business plan and strategy, so this person has to be like, they need this much help, but they can last this long. That's also, I feel like that kind of like an energy that you're actually deciding to like the highest benefits of people, because someone might be looking at it as, oh, you're destroying a business. But if the business is not working, and if it's going to fail in 6 months, it's going to be destroying the owner's life. Okay, so it can be something like that. And I'm very specific, but it can be something else as well. And I feel like you're taking that tool and upgrading, and you are taking charge of a situation and handling things very well, okay? And that's your upgrade. I see number 5 here. Number 5 can symbolize actually expansion and growth, and this is going to be a way that you're going to be growing as well. This also that you are receiving the tool and using it can be a representation of maybe you are actually detecting things that are not really working for you anymore. I give the example of, like, for example, dieting or going just exercising, changing your lifestyle. Okay, so maybe there's something that is not really working for you anymore. This can be like your New Year's resolution and starting out the year with that. There are people that are not really serving your highest vision anymore. They're actually Debbie Downers, actually like bringing your energy down. Maybe also like deciding to like minimalize your relationship with them. That tool can be used for many things. And I feel like they're going to be ending up being the positive things in your life, not only like in a negative. Death card is not a negative card. It is something already negative that you have in your life. It is going to help you to get rid of it. I feel like that energy is right here for you. And because it's Scorpio, it is it is a very beneficial thing for you, okay? You have the control. I feel that. Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, it's good to focus on that one so we can get specific answers for that. Let's see what's happening with your current situation. I see that you're planting your seeds very carefully, which is beautiful because you're going to start collecting them very soon, okay? This can be the time that you're actually starting to see the results one by one. They're going to be lining up. You're going to start collecting those fruits of your hard labor. You might be wondering how the situation will evolve. We have here, I feel like it is going to evolve when you stop wondering about how the things will evolve. Not that. 4 of Cups indicates disappointments, okay? Maybe you are not seeing the results right away, but you are actually, that because of that, you are feeling disappointments. I want to pick this card up because just throw itself. Wisdom isn't something you learn, it's something you become. I'm becoming wisdom. I'm going to pull another card for you, but I just want to see. It will evolve in a sense that you're going to accomplish the things that you want, but then maybe you are falling into this trap of, now what? Now what am I going to do? Like, I get what I wanted. It wasn't what I needed, and it wasn't really my true purpose. Or you might be falling into that kind of thought patterns. But every single thing that we experience in life is actually is a way. This is trouble acquisition frying pan. Is a way for us to discover what we truly want, rather than February time, there's a blessing definitely coming, and the wealth showed up here. So it's a blessing for us. It's a way for us to figure out what we truly want, okay? This can be about money. Maybe you invested your seeds very carefully and they grow, they come back, but maybe the amount wasn't really enough for you to go after the purpose, desire, maybe buying a home, buying a car, whatever it is that you desire. It wasn't enough. Can be about investment for the retirement. Maybe it wasn't enough. That can be the disappointment that you're feeling. But I feel like that's not going to really stay too long with you, because this is not the final result of the situation. This is actually like the development stage. And sometimes the things that do not work out is actually a protection for you. And the Knight of Wands basically suggesting that don't feel defeated, because this is actually a very good learning experience. You have learned some things from it. Now I'm thinking this can be even a relationship that you invested for a long time, but you didn't receive what you wanted from it. And the thing is, that actually taught you a lot of things, maybe about boundaries, maybe about like protecting your own self first, loving your own self first, then actually bringing to the table someone who loves themselves, respects themselves, appreciates themselves, and to take care of themselves first, and then the others. That's what you're bringing to the table. Now we have Knight of Wands energy, your internal factors. I feel like even though it can be momentary, like a trouble accusation coming forward, we're going to see with the clarification, you're going to bounce from it very fast. You're not going to dwell on that. You're not going to pay that attention, that feeling too much attention. Okay, you're going to be handling it very well. We have I told you that you're getting some tools. If you have Four of Pentacles here, it seems like you're going to actually protect what you have already created. You're not going to have any loss here. It is going to be maybe a time of you holding on to the things that you already have and not letting anyone to take it away from you. But still, this is you, and this is also you as well. You will have the chance to restart. You will have the chance to end a situation that is not really beneficial for you. Okay, you have to be on top of the things I see here. Let's see with the oh yeah. Okay, so there's a new thing coming forward. If you have started a project and just went in a certain way and it wasn't satisfying for you, now there's a better opportunity coming forward. Okay, that better opportunity will have the personal strength and peace that assures success. I feel like you will have the surety within you. Okay, now I know this is going to definitely work out. What I'm planting, that I will definitely sow. And your Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups will turn into Six of Pentacles. From the situation of maybe loss, not receiving what you want, you're going to get into a position to receive help and use that help carefully, upgrade yourself, put yourself in a position that you will be actually helping people. The frying pan here says frying an accusation, and I feel like this is what it is. You're going to handle whatever comes your way very tactically, carefully, and methodically. And whatever comes your way is not really going to bother you at all. You're going to keep moving. And I feel like because he's helping people here, that actually symbolizes that this makes sounds. That actually symbolizes that you're going to handle it very well with the people, and they will be a great help to you when the time comes. They're not going to be backing down. They're not going to be like actually be quiet. They're going to speak for you. We have the internal, external situations. Okay, you might pull some inspiration from your past while you are jumping into the new adventure to resolve the situation. You see the horse is actually jumping onto the Four of Cups energy, saying like, no more of that. We're not going to be like sitting in despair or disappointment. We're going to fix the situation. That's nothing. And you might get some inspiration from past. This can indicate coming together with a childhood friend, enjoying each other's company, brainstorming with them, or maybe some childhood idea or earlier idea that you have. You're going to get back to that, and that will be helpful. But I also have dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. That's why I said maybe this is a friend that will show up, that maybe someone that you feel like a child next to them, very creative mindset, and boosts your creativity as well, that you get along so well with this personality character. What's going to happen is you might even receive inspiration from them. Okay, and even the help. We have the Six of Cups. Two sixes is a very good omen. Six indicates unconditional love, friendship, and being nurtured, loved, appreciated. So you're going to rise up to that level. And I feel like that energy can also give you the confidence. Okay, I'm already being loved. I'm already supported. And this can be like universal support as well, angelic support as well. So you're not going to dwell on what didn't come forward, because if something is meant for you, that will definitely find you. If it didn't come to you, know that there's something better is out there waiting for you. Next step, like I said, hold on to what you have, because the moon is showing up here. The moon means not having clarity about the next step. Okay, so you might not know how to execute the situation. The answers, the solutions, the wealth will come forward. We have the February as a month, so everything might reveal itself in the month of February. I have Queen of Pentacles and King of Swords and Justice on the bottom. The Justice will be served. Basically, you're going to receive all the resources that you need, all the logical help, support from maybe a very powerful we have air sign here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, from someone who's knowledgeable already, who has been there, done that already, coming into your life to clarify the situation. But until the moon goes down, the sun comes up, it's good to just, holding on to what you have rather than spending it. We have wealth in February coming forward, so that can be, it's not a very long timeline. Like I said, you might be starting some things this month and then waiting for it to evolve, and maybe the things, there's going to be like a little adjustment required, because here this is not a massive energy. Four of Cups is a small energy. Tiny little details are not really aligning the way you want it to be, maybe putting down your enthusiasm. If that's the case, do not let it to take down that big purpose away from you, because I feel like that is actually going to pursue itself. It is going to bring a lot of success into your life. It's not going to stay the way it is. I'm going to dive into your oracles now. We have here a Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's see what will happen for you as like one word wisdom. Security coming forward for you in the month of January. So Four of Pentacles actually is security energy here. There's that cave drawings. We have an elephant right there. Elephant indicates a very good sign. It's the symbol of wealth, abundance, massive success, long-term stability, financial security. So hold on to your energies, secure what you already have, and you will be also protected. If even the things are not really aligning the way you want it to be, this is a protection for you. This is actually securing your future, and there's always, the things are going to be always evolving, whatever is best for you, okay? So do not feel worry, even if it comes to you. Do not feel disappointment, because some things are actually going to be much more beneficial for you. The truth will come to surface. You're going to see why the things are happening in a certain way, which is a very good omen. You're not going to be actually dwelling on the circumstances that didn't really work out, because you're going to find out why the things happened that way and how beneficial the next things will be for you. Let's get into your elementals. These are elementals, are earthbound spirit, and they can guide you, help you ground yourself. Maybe let's see what's the advice from them. Maybe you need grounding to actually see the truth. We have owl song, whisper secrets to the moonlight, find strength in the stillness. We have the moon here. This is very meaningful, guys. The moon indicates when you don't know what's going to happen, you know some things that are actually happening, okay? Whisper those secrets to the moonlight. The moon is a Cancer. This can be a Cancer that you have in your life. Maybe they can actually help you out when you speak to them about whatever is happening in your life. That can be the symbol of that. Also, strength will come through stillness. It says like I said, with the Four of Cups energy is overthinking, actually, like over dramatizing things. If that's what's happening in your life, if that's the energy, what you can do is quiet your mind, put yourself in a quiet place and meditate maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day. That can bring the clarity and the strength and the information that you need, okay? Because of our minds are like true gems. We can find any solution to any problem. So, but we have to quiet the noise of criticism and like discussion and all that stuff going on in our minds, okay? And I feel like that's actually your guidance for this month. Let's see. What's your meditation and affirmation coming forward here? We have, I want to pull the yellow because in my mind keeps saying yellow, yellow. So we're going to look at both of them. I open the door to a new reality. I experience a vast landscape filled with light and extending to infinity in all directions. It seems like you're changing your life completely, and it is going to be a massive growth opportunity. And it says always expect the best, never let go, so that something good might happen. Four of Cups. This is actually like telling you don't fall into the Four of Cups energy. Expect the good because that's what's happening. Let go so that the very best in yourself, your soul, can merge with you. Okay, so expect the best and that will come to you. We have here the purple. This is actually solar plexus chakra, where your creativity, not the creativity center, but the joy center is. This is the purple one, third eye chakra. Let the timeless be in charge of time. Okay, so do not dwell on oh, this many minutes passed and it didn't happen. I embrace every day as a new world to be explored. So know that every day and everything in a best way working out for you. Actually, I like listen to a lot of like Jose Silva's teachings and stuff. There's a common wording there. It says every day, this is an affirmation. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. They repeat that. Some says it's very general. How is our mind gonna know what it is? And I feel like our subconscious mind is not only like a mind of us, it is connected to vast energies, the whole wild world. That's what the telepathy comes from, where it comes from. We can connect to anyone we want if we focus correctly. So if you think of it, repeat this affirmation, our mind will know what is best for us and bring it to us, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.